Hello everyone, my name is Dr. Sanjeet Singh. I specialize in smile makeovers, cosmetic dentistry and how to make a person's look better and smile more. So we're going to talk about first how to begin the process of a smile makeovers. I'm not going to go into details, but the main step is to make a 3D smile design from the lab after your discussion with them. Once we have this ready, we have to begin the process by making putty index. First putty index we need is called a mock-up or a temporary index. Second index is called an incisal guide or incisal index to see how much preparation has to be made. And the third is a labial index which helps you tell you how much preparation has to be made labial. So let's begin and let's see how these are made. So we are making a putty index out of this. This is the 3D. Right here. This is the putty which we have here. We take approximately a little bit more we can take slightly. Then we will take this accelerator. You can put a little bit like this. Mix it nicely. This mix, see, then we roll it like this, put it on the teeth. This is the way we press it, all right? Roll it around so it goes all the way around the front surface, all the way here. Putty index which we made. Okay, now how will you remove it? Gently put pressure here, here, and slowly just pop it out like this. So this is what you have. Okay, that is the putty index which we have. Now how do we trim it? Well, we're gonna put this like this, go interdentally and keep removing it like this. The index which we make, it is used to make the temporary putty index, the first index. You see the notches here? This is basically made so that the excess material comes out. That is ready. We have cut this area here because sometimes the seating takes place and there's no palate here. So we need to remove this so that it seats in properly. Palatal index, you don't have to take too much, this much should be enough. Same way we do it. It has to be, this is what we have, it's ready again. What do you to make a circle? Now we're making the palatal index. So we will go on the palate like this, compress it on the palate and just extend it over the incisal edges slightly. That's it. Like this. Make it flat, just slightly compress it. You can go a little beyond. So this is what you see here. Alright?
Yes.
This is what you see. And make it flat like this, nice and neat and clean. So this is what you're seeing here right now. You can even press it and take it a little bit beyond. We will show you how to trim that. This is the way it's made now. This is called the palatal index. Now you're gently, always be very gentle in removing, because if you notice we had put some wax here, so we don't want to get that dislodged. This is the palatal index. Now very important, how to cut it. Zoom in karna. Light aa rahi hai?
Yes.
This is how we have to cut it around the incisal edges very gently. Like this, and then we can go a little outside of the border also, keep it as close to this area. That's it. It's still a little extra, but that you can always check in the mouth also when you're doing it. So that's how you do, very just on the incisal edges. Shoot ho raha hai? There. So it's almost done. Now how do you check this? You put this back, suppose this is the patient's mouth, you poke it there and you see this is how the seating is. What is this used for? Is to see how much preparation we have to do incisally. We will show you that when we do the preparation. This is called the incisal guide. Again, this is a lot of bulk here. We don't have a palette here, so we don't know the size of the palette, so we can always make it a little bit like this. You can remove the palette if you want. So we don't know the actual palette because the 3D doesn't have the palette. There we go. Baki we'll have to put the mouth and we see it, but we can do a little bit like this also. Shave it off and we are ready with this area. Okay. The labial index will go in the front of the teeth. So we have to go like this from the labial side. This go all the way around. We've taken a little extra material, I think, but just quickly again wrap it around with your fingers in the labial side. Then you need some support to seat, so you just go across the molars to make a seat here. This again goes across the molars to make a seat here. This. So you see I've covered the occlusal surfaces here. This I'm going to trim right now. I'm running a little extra, but I'm going to trim it. Main purpose is you have to adapt to the labial edges. Take the finger in this motion and just do like this. Okay, I'm going to trim a lot, but just to let you know. Now and this is how we take it out again. Gently, make it loose all around and slowly you take it out so nothing is damaged here. This is now too much of excess here, so what we have to do is this will come in like this. So this is not needed. We trim the entire lower portion. Okay. This is the seating point. Now we need the edges here. We leave just the molars because we're doing it with the premolar. We go here and we cut this portion like this. We leave the molar and we go the premolar and cut it like this. This is for now. Then we have to go more. We will go more. We cut a little bit more like this. Okay, again this is not needed. I'm going to go slightly here. This excess needs to come out. So what's happening is we are getting it in this position. We have to see how much labially we have to prep, and we have to make it seat like this. So this is extra. I'm going to chip a little bit of more because it's coming in the way, so we can keep checking it. So all this I don't think is needed, so I'm going to go here, remove a little more from the front. Then we need a little more. I'm going to be shaving it off. See, the labial portion is coming like this. Okay, this is the first layer to see the labial index. Now what we do is we take it down half here and we make in the center, we make one more line which goes all the way in like this and this. So this is called, so now what we see is we see the top portion, this incisal edge, we can lift it and we see this portion here. So we know how much needs to be prepped and what has to be done. That's called the labial index. We can also go one more night if you want to, but it's not really needed. Some people can also do another round and they can go one more here and see the cervical portion. You can do one more area like this. and go all the way till the end like this. I don't really use this much, but for people who are starting out, this gives an idea to see how much labial preparation is needed, middle and cervical third. So we know a little bit an idea. Yeah. This is the labial index, first layer, second layer showing the middle third, third layer showing the cervical third.